there were 45 students in a hostel. If the number of students was increased by 7, the expense of the mess were increased by rupees 39 per day, while the average expenditure per head diminished by rupees 1. What is the original expenditure of the mess? This is the problem. What is given here? 45 students. Okay, there is a number of students, right? In two scenarios, there is scenario 1, there are 45 students. There are scenario 2, the number increased by 7, and expenditure is also there. Expenditure is increased by rupees 39 per day, and there is an average expenditure diminished by rupees 1, and there is an original expenditure. So this is essentially an average related problem. So this can be solved by looking at two scenarios. Okay, 45 students, 52 students, and there is an average expenditure. So this, we know that average equal to what? Average is equal to total of something, total value, let's say total value divided by number of values. So here this total value is expenditure, number of values is students. This is students. Okay, there are two scenarios. So let's put scenario 1. In scenario 1, how many students are there? 45 students are there. Okay, so what is the average? Average is not given, so let's keep this average 1. What is the total expenditure here? This expenditure, total expenditure, not given. Let's keep that as x. Number of values, that is students, how much? 45. Okay, in the scenario 2, average 2. So what is x? This total expenditure. Total expenditure increases by rupees 39. So this is x plus 39. Number of students is actually 52. Okay, so here another data is given, that is average expenditure per head diminished by rupees 1, where in the scenario 2. So the average 1 is 1 more than average 2, or average 2 is 1 less than average 1. So let's say average 1 minus average 2 is equal to 1. So we can put the data here. Okay, so what is average 1? X by 45. What is average 2? Right, x plus 39 divided by 52, which is equal to 1. So now this has become an arithmetic equation. So we can solve this by taking standard techniques. So we can do this by taking LCM. So we can take LCM, that is 45 into 52. So the numerator would be multiplied by the same. So 52x minus 45x plus, so it is actually minus 45x minus 45 into 39, which is equal to 1. Okay, now we can multiply this 45 into 39, which is equal to 1755, and you got 45 into 52, this is 2340. Okay, now we can subtract this 45x, so this becomes 7x minus 1755 divided by 2340, which is equal to 1. This gives 7x equal to 2340 plus 1755. Okay, so now we can take the 7 here. So this is, if you add these two, it is 4095 divided by 7. We can reduce this. This is 5 times, 39 8 times, and you've got 5. Okay, so x equal to 585. This is the original expenditure. That is the answer.